Hey, uh, Sister Sunshine brought up the story of David and Bathsheba. I've always wondered about this story. And David is forgiven by God, but yet, after stealing Uriah's wife and arranging for him to be killed, he has Uriah's wife. He marries her. One of 18 wives he has, which is uh, the maximum for a Jewish king at that time. She has a son for him, Solomon, who through her Bathsheba's political manipulations, sees that Solomon kills his older brother, Adonijah. But this story is so. If it happened today with a political leader or a leader of a church or anything like that, it would be all of the devil, according to most Christians. And when King David had got old, a beautiful woman was brought to him to keep him warm. She couldn't become one of his wives because he already had the limit. Abishag was her name. Some say that she was brought to lay with him to bring him out of his impotence. But she was his closest attendant. And Solomon's brother, Adonijah, was said to by Bathsheba to want to marry her, which Solomon saw as treason, and was able to have his own brother killed. Some say she is the woman mentioned in Songs of Solomon, and that Solomon might have taken her for a wife. But we have David, a powerful, charismatic king, politically clever, but he was most often governed by his own emotions, unscrupulous when it comes to women. Had Uriah, the husband of Bathsheba, arranged for his death. Uriah was noble. He almost certainly knew about Bathsheba's infidelity with David, but he was powerless to do anything about it. He was betrayed by his king. He was murdered on the battlefield so that David could marry Bathsheba. To me, that's horrible. If any of you have a wife and someone politically strong take her away from you while you're doing this politician's business for him, and he has you killed and marries her. Is that horrible? But God forgives David, and even though he does this and marries her, takes his son, as Sister Sunshine says, for a reminder of punishment. You have Solomon, the son of Bathsheba and David, one of many sons, who after a number of convenient deaths of older brothers becomes heir to the throne. He's noted in later years for his wisdom, Nathan, the prophet, was kept on as an astute advisor by David after David makes Jerusalem his capital. Nathan, probably a native of Jerusalem, holds a special position described nowadays as prophet. Where he was able to advise the king in a frank manner that wasn't allowed by anybody else. So this whole story is it's kind of funny. Maybe somebody can explain it to me better and show me how things like that are not only accepted but forgiven. Maybe it was a different time, but God never changes. Thanks.